Sorry I wasn't on last week. Just it was a long day, and I just got a little burned out. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing well, yeah. I do have to make a brief correction from last week's episode.
Uh-oh.
So I had said Disney had purchased 20th Century Fox, when that was not accurate.
Oh.
Like Brent, I was in the wrong century. They actually purchased 21st Century Fox.
Oh.
They changed it with the,
Changing of the millennia?
turning of the whatchamacallits.
Sure.
Yeah,
Whatchamacallits.
that thing that goes 100 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to make that correction. We also get some listener mail to start out with right away.
We did. I actually read that, too.
That's about it for me. Brent, what do you got for us?
I don't even know what the question was, but yeah, let's do this.
I said, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, thanks.
Thank you. Because I've been sending you guys funny little, news clips, news articles, news
Yes,
things like
interesting
that.
one. I don't know if they're funny. They're interesting.
Wow, I find them a little bit of humorous.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like I said, so another one I found was NASA to place 4 volunteers in simulated Mars habitat for 1 year.
Oh, Matt Damon's on board, I think.
It's part 2 of that movie he made.
Would you sign up for that? Would any of you sign up for that?
No.
Why not? Why not? You'd be living. I mean, you wouldn't actually be on Mars, so you didn't have to worry about the Martians.
Oh, that's true. That's true. The only way that I would sign up for that is if I got a phaser.
Okay, so they have to create the phaser, and then they can give you one.
Well, they don't say which year, but apparently it started on June 25th. I don't know if that was this year or it's next year, so we might have already missed it.
I actually started 20 years ago.
Oh, okay, wow.
1 year.
Well, 20 years on Mars is a year on Earth, so they're just doing it in the actual,
Yeah.
as
Now,
we all know.
The next one actually comes from NASA as well. NASA has announced they can now turn 98% of pee into drinking water.
I'm actually having a nice steamy cup of that right now.
Yeah,
it's delicious. It's you can't even tell. Like if you close your eyes, it's like lemon water, warm lemon water, beautiful. The technology leaps and bounds. Thank you, NASA.
I don't know if
they also gave us Tang.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think you got the purified water.
What?
Yeah, no, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
It's the right one. Sorry,
Okay.
I was mistaken.
Jeez, you give me a little bit of a heart attack right there. That did not. If that came from a person, their kidneys need to be checked.
That's well.
There's a problem.
So,
You happy you brought that one up?
I am happy I brought that one up, because actually it brings up a good point, because...
Wait, what a good point. What possibly could be a good point out of that?
Wow, no.
Don't drink the water that Brent offers you?
No. I think...
Not Bill Cosby.
It's because he's watching some nature shows, like I think Bear Grylls have done it, and some other like survivalists have done it, where they what Bear Grylls. Wow, he killed a snake,
Sure.
stripped its skin off, peed in the snake's skin, and then drank it.
Did he have to pee in the snake skin?
He's
or is
sitting
that
right
just
next to a
something-
babbling brook.
I know.
Now look at this. You just fill up this snake skin.
He was in a deserty area.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a gross topic, right? But isn't it? Aren't you supposed to, if you're stranded somewhere alone, don't you have to like drink the pee right away? If you have to go that route, like you have a short, like you have to.
You just pee right into.
You can't
right
just
into the gullet.
You can't just carry a flask around of it with you, and at any point,
Just swig it.
yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's just interesting because this
Is it?
Well, no, it's because like this site that I follow on Instagram just has these random like where does whoever runs the site, where do they come up with these things, or where do they find these things?
It's from The Onion.
That works too. So yeah. Well, like and the last one, which we had a wonderful discussion about, was man robs woman at gun point, then asks her out.
Yeah, that's a pretty bold move. That's
think-
one way to get a woman to go out with you.
Yeah, I think that dude had a lot of riz. Huh?
Hey-o.
But that woman, that was her ick. So throw it back to the listeners from last week.
Did he offer to take her out on... My question was, did he offer to take her out on a date with the money he just stole from her? Did he come up to her and was he like, hey, baby, I just came into some money? to go on a date?
But in all fairness, they went Dutch on the meal. So
It was McDonald's.
He still makes her pay for part of it. It's not like somebody just robbed you.
All right.
we're going Dutch.
I took your money, not your manners.
Well, it's just interesting that he gave the woman his Facebook, like his name, his Facebook, and everything. And then I'm like, she's like, this has got to be the easiest.
He did everything wrong
Yeah,
as a robber.
he pretty much did.
He said, "Here's exactly how to find me. Go tell the cops." I think he did everything short of saying, "Here, please tell. Let me call the police for you."
Yeah.
Well, no, except he succumbed to her beauty. Probably, it's like, oh, you're the most beautiful person I've ever robbed. Please, can I take you out?
Let me make it up to you. I'll take you out to a wonderful dinner. You're paying for it, obviously, because I just stole the money. And I'll woo you.
Just
you.
hop on the back of my bike and let's go.
What, like he couldn't see out of the mask, so he thought she was an Uggo and he could rob her, and then all of a sudden he saw it and he's like, oh. He's like, hey, baby, so
Let me whip off this mask real quick. Yeah.
now that you know what I do for a living, you want to go out?
Now that there's no secrets and I can't lie to you.
Third time's a charm.
I don't understand. That's a pretty bold move.
You know what's-
and
you know
again, he didn't read the robber's handbook
Yeah.
before he did this because he would have realized kind of 101 is you don't let them know who you are.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's rules 1 through 5.
I think that encompasses the first 5 rules.
And there's only 6.
And
so.
there's only 6 of being a robber. They're the most basic ones.
You know, it's really... I actually read a little bit more of that story, and she was impressed with his honesty. And
Wait, did she actually go out with him?
They're actually engaged.
Oh, yes. Good. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be fantastic.
You know what's actually really sad is there's a real case where a woman was being stalked in New York, asked the police for help. They refused. The stalker threw acid in her face because she got engaged, and if he couldn't have her, nobody would. Years later, they wind up married.
That
Real story. It's a book. It turned into a movie.
What?
It's probably a Hallmark movie. But yeah, no.
Isn't that Stockholm syndrome?
No, because she wasn't kidnapped.
Back to the this couple here before you
Yeah, I'm
took
sorry.
us off on the acid throwing around there.
He was probably on acid.
Yeah, probably.
sorry.
He has a
Yeah, thanks for pointing at me.
Well, I
he definitely pointed at you.
Yeah, he did.
What I want to know is when he proposed and the way this ended in your scenario, Brent. Did she look down and go, oh, "That ring looks just like my grandmother's"? Well, that's because it is.
I know what you like, baby. I know what you like.
She looks down her hand. Wait a minute, that just got stolen. Do not worry.
It's still warm. He's a finger.
He's a real romantic.
Goodness.
That guy.
Or if he just takes her hand and kind of slips the ring off and then puts it right back on. Yeah, that's a smooth one there. Yeah.
She said yes. Today, I had a weird... My wife gave me like a weird backhanded compliment, and it's really...
Those are the best.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's-
yeah. What'd she say?
So she goes, if you shaved your beard, you'd look younger and thinner.
I don't think that's true.
Thank you.
You'd look the same.
Just with a smaller beard.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to shave. I'm not going to trim my beard down. No. She goes, but you'll look thinner. Okay, you're not winning the case.
Nothing's going to help you out there. Yeah,
I'm like,
no,
you're not.
that's...
She's like, okay, well you'll look younger. I'm like, okay, still you're still not winning. She goes, but you should just trim it down. I'm like, okay, well you just want me to trim it down. You don't care.
That's a classic, right? She took this roundabout way to get to what she really wanted you to do. You didn't cave, and so she was just like, well, I think you should shave it.
Just
She
trim it.
doesn't listen, so we can do impressions of her.
Yeah. And I do impressions of her in front of her, and people are like, I don't think that's how she sounds. And I'm like, that's precisely how... In my mind, that's how she sounds.
I'm married to her.
Yeah. I've known her for a while. But yeah, so that was a weird backhanded compliment, like trying to get me to trim my beard. I was like...
So essentially, it boils down to you look fat and old.
Yeah. So...
It's funny you because there's an article that says wives who backhand their husband or backhand
Backhand their
Well, that's a different type of thing.
Actually, we'll turn them good looking. So there you go.
Brett, if you're in trouble, blink twice. We'll get you some help. Did you blink? I don't know.
Yeah, I blinked.
Oh, okay.
Twice.
Twice.
actually.
I couldn't see
he's
it
in
past
trouble.
your beard.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should probably trim it.
Nobody can tell if you're in trouble or not.
I'm not Yeti or Sash. I was very perplexed by that. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna let this grow out until I look like ZZ Top.
Oh, you know what?
Thank you. Yes.
For men everywhere, taking
Yes.
a stand for yourself.
I might be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Well, yeah,
but
naturally.
I took my stand.
You'll be lucky if you're
Let's
in the
all grow
house.
beards.
Okay.
So we can all look fat and old?
Yeah.
Like this guy?
Yeah.
We're going that way anyways in America.
That's
That's true. That's very. Yeah. I think a lot of guys grow beard to try to hide their double chin. They're just like,
I put it on display for everybody that was just very
oh,
proud.
your double
Yeah,
chin.
that's
You're just like, I'm
right
proud
out
of this.
there,
I
yeah.
worked hard for this, and by work hard, I mean I ate a lot
Yeah, sat around.
and sat around.
Yep.
So I'm gonna wear it proudly. Which, you know what? Wear it proudly.
You know
Well,
what?
soon we're gonna have, who cares about all the chiseled jaws? We want the double chin models.
Well, the dad bod, right? That's
Yeah,
kind of the
sure.
concept
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
The ladies love the dad bod.
Yeah, and I think I know why ladies like the dad. Now I can't speak for ladies, so I'm not speaking for ladies.
Well, you could identify briefly as a
no,
lady if you wanted to.
I can't do that.
Okay. You played a great lady when you did the operator in the last week's episode. Give it a listen. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
So as a fat old man, how do you?
So I
like
think
the ladies.
I think I know why the ladies like the dad bods, because there's no effort. Like, the guy isn't putting any effort into his body, which means that he's not trying to look good for anybody, which means that he's very comfortable, so that he's not going to run away from the girl that he's with. So essentially, it's kind of like,
Security.
yeah,
It's an insurance policy.
Yeah, it's like a security blanket. Yeah.
Job security.
Job security. Yeah.
You're going to remain she's going to remain your girlfriend or wife, because she's like, nobody else is going to take you. I made
Right.
you into the Pillsbury Doughboy. And, yeah.
The Pillsbury Doughs boy.
Yeah, Doughboy. There's a lot of dough there. So,
That's, so your concept here is that women are just abusive. Nobody's gonna love you.
Right.
That's why I stay with you.
right. Well, that's why they like the dad bod.
That's
Yeah, because you
it
know,
allows them the freedom to be abusive
Yeah.
without being overt about it.
yeah. So they know that the man has no energy to do anything. Like,
Well-
he's not gonna go out and do anything.
Well, here's a good question.
I can't even get him to get up out the recliner.
Yes.
Are there different levels of the dad bod?
I think there are. So I think,
Really?
yeah, I think you get that, college or the 18-year-old senior in high school, college guy that's like ripped, buff. They're like in the gym for 2 hours a day. They're like, yeah, and then they get a girlfriend, and the girlfriend's like, oh yeah, and they start cooking for them, and you go over to more family things, and now you have two families to go over, two family houses to go over, so you're eating more, and then you start losing some muscle, and it's very, very slow, and you're like, oh, it's okay, I can get back into it, and then you start putting on a little pudge, and she's like, oh my goodness, you're so cute, and she's cuddling with you more, and you're like, all right, I like this. Like, she's cuddling with me, yeah. And then you're 2 kids in, and you got a little pudge, and it's hanging over the pants line a little bit, and she's like, babe, you are as sexy as the day that I met you. And you're like, oh yeah, I know. And now you're 40 years old, 50 years old, and you don't even recognize yourself. But she still thinks you're hot, and, well, she says it because she knows that you have that desire inside of you to go hit the weights again. But if you do, you're going to get the 6-pack, and you're going to have energy to get up out of the recliner and do stuff.
That's boy.
If I'm wrong,
what
ladies,
a world we live in.
Yeah,
I look forward to the emails from the
Yeah.
ladies that we're gonna
Hey,
get
that's fine.
on
That's
this
fine.
one for sure.
That's my theory. That's just a theory. It's just a
That's
theory.
yeah.
But the dad bod progression starts. You get a little pudge. It's like, oh, cute. Boop, boop. And then it grows into you're busting into walls going, hey, hey, hey. Whoa.
Who came to play?
Are you Fat Albert or the
Whatever one you want to be.
Kool-Aid Man?
If you want to support the Cosber,
You're
be Fat
probably,
Albert,
probably not going to want to do that.
then you're the Kool-Aid
If
man.
you're the Kool-Aid. Does he say hey, hey, hey?
I don't know. I just
I think
said
he says,
hey.
oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
boom! Oh yeah! She's like, oh no, no,
No. This is not for me.
yeah, yeah. Because if you get sunburnt and you're that big, you look
Yeah,
like the Kool-Aid
you
man.
look like the Kool-Aid Man.
Sorry, fellas. So maybe you know what? Give it a try, gentlemen. Give it a try. Hit the gym, maybe. Get that old fire back. See what happens. The fire to like hit the gym, not like a real fire.
We should just go to the gym and just hit the gym, right?
That's all it takes.
Yeah, just-
Yeah, just hit the
very
gym.
limited.
Hit the gym and walk away.
When it hits back,
Resistance
when he hits
training.
back,
Let's go to the front door. Jim, I hit you. I leave.
I'm out. That was
Yeah.
my workout for the
Workout.
day. Oh, Jim's a gun owner. Okay. I'm now getting some cardio in.
Yes, you are. Dance, boy.
Hey, an ice cream place. Let's go.
That is the natural progression of things.
yes.
Well, you gotta have ice cream after somebody shoots at you.
Oh, sure.
You're
got-
also sweating.
Well, yeah, you're warm, and then all those, you have the adrenaline and the endorphins going. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to keep the endorphins and dopamine up. I need some ice cream.
And you broke your hand punching Jim, so
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So I'm keeping the beard.
that's all
Moral
that
of the
to
story.
say. That
Moral of the story.
was a long trip to that one, but
Hey.
you got us there.
Yeah.
Stay strong, Brent. Stay strong.
Yeah.
Beard
getting-
strong.
Yeah, beard
We
strong.
make up some little, supporting.
Have like
Bracelets
Can we have
for
a
that.
flag with like just the beard on it?
Yeah. I
Just
think
be like, I support beard strong.
beard strong.
Beard strong.
Yep.
America.
America.
USA.
Not saying that men who don't have beards aren't strong, just the beard
Well,
strong.
Not really. I can attest to that. You lose your strength. It's like Samson from the Bible. It's you shave your beard, all the strength leaves you.
Exactly. Yeah. It's really funny. What's really funny is I forgot what I was about to say. John, what did you just say?
Let's see if we can get.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can recapture this
I
one.
want to get this.
I'm
'cause you said-
intrigued now to see how this ends.
I said beard strong.
Right.
America.
America, USA. I forgot what I was going to say.
Hey.
There we go.
I had something to go off of that, but that's
Yeah, you failed miserably. So
yeah, I did.
Congrats.
I really did.
That's good.
He said something about guys with no beards are weak.
No, I said we're not saying guys with no beards are weak.
weak.
We're just saying beards, stay strong.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I get actually more compliments on my beard from guys than women, and it's like, thanks guys for noticing. I like it.
Hey, mister, I like your beard.
Yeah. This isn't Bud Light, America. It's a Modelo.
Is that the one that's actually taken over
Yeah.
Bud Light?
Yeah,
that's,
it's Modelo.
Modelo is
Yeah.
especial.
But yeah, it's very and I don't mind. Like I notice beards. I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, that's a good beard. But if you don't have a beard and you walk up to me, you're like, hey, bro, nice beard. Grow one yourself, please. Like,
They should, may I touch it?
I actually had somebody ask that once.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh.
I was out in public with a couple of
Which
work-
is rare and
Yeah.
shouldn't happen.
Well, it was that one night that I had energy. It was right
yes.
before I became the Pillsbury Doughboy. But I was out with some coworkers, and somebody came up to me. It's like, I love your beard. I'm like, thanks. And I'm out with my boss, and the person goes, and leans into my face and goes, can I touch it?
No.
And they walk away because it was a couple people. They walk away, and my boss is like, "What was that?" I'm like, they asked to touch my beard. And he was like, "Well, that's weird." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go shave immediately."
Maybe your wife paid them.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see if he falls for this.
This
trap.
was her attempt to get you to shave your beard. She was this close. She was
Ve-
so
very,
close.
very close. No one touches this beard except for me. Maybe my wife. Well, and the pup. He loves looking at it.
Oh yeah. But Brent, you had brought up ghosts, your ghost
Yes.
hunting exploits.
Yes.
And
I mean, I'm pretty much an expert. But yeah, exploits expert. I see what you got. Yeah,
Yeah. So we got an email from a listener.
sure.
First email, right out the gate here, off the first episode.
All
We're
right,
already
okay.
ahead.
Right. Yes, we are.
So Tony and Brent, which
Yeah.
it was great to have you back.
I like how you and I know, and John's like, what?
You mentioned
to the podcast.
you mentioned polite ghosts on the show, and I just wanted to let you know, reclaiming and redeeming the term ghost is actually a social justice issue. And we appreciate these type of emails
Yeah.
from our listeners that educate and enlighten.
Yeah.
Ghosts are often
Well,
used.
hold on.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
No.
No, that's right.
I appreciate our listeners that can read between the lines of what we're actually talking about, as this listener did.
Yeah, that we care deeply about ghost issues.
Yeah.
Ghosts are often used in phrases that oppress them with negative stereotypes. He ghosted me.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Or she looked ghostly. Never a compliment. It never is a compliment. Are just a couple of ways we demean this marginalized population. It's time we stop othering ghosts and start giving them the voice they deserve.
Okay.
Which I'll add in is probably very similar to ooh.
Well, I think that's stereotyping.
Is that stereotyping?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm just learning.
Yeah.
I encourage you to show your support for ghosts by purchasing one of my new yard signs, which read, "In this house, we believe ghost lives matter. Haunting rights are human rights. Caspers deserve citizenship. Supernatural is real," but not like that Christian stuff. "Love is still love beyond the grave.
Oh, yep.
Poltergeist is everything."
Exactly.
So thank you to that listener there. And I do have to agree with. I don't want. I was going to say him, but I don't want to
Assume.
assume and misgender anybody. But ghosts have gone unseen in our nation for too long.
Yeah.
For too long.
It's like they're being looked through day in and day out.
It's just it's
a group that really needs support and
a marginalized group.
some structure.
So we'll make up some of these signs, sell them,
Yeah.
get them out there for people.
Yeah. If you want yours, order it. You can do so through the email.
Yep.
We'll get it out to you.
menacingpodcast@gmail.com. I forgot. I don't have any automated outro or intro
that's
that
fine.
says all that.
But
So
we'll get it out to you eerily quick. So.
so we sorry, forgot to. I didn't hit the button.
Yeah.
So we want to hear from you, like this listener, and thank you for the email, and thank you for the. It's an education
Yeah, it really is.
or a ghostcation.
Ooh, a ghost.
Although that sounds like a vacation
Yeah,
with
it
a
does.
ghost. No, that's we gotta work on it. Ghostication. That still sounds like a vacation. I can't get vacation with a ghost out of my head now. Take Casper down to Miami Beach or something. you know?
Or maybe we could take him on our trip to Cuba.
There we go.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the what it would cost for a ghost to fly down there.
Well, I think it's per pound. So
but not much.
yeah,
because they are very light. Yeah,
very very light. So
there is not a lot of substance.
you and
to
I
them.
will make up for the for the ghost. Don't worry about it.
No, as long as you don't shave your beard.
Yeah.
You'll make up for the ghost all on your own then because of
Rough.
Yeah, it's not me. Your wife said it. So
Way to deflect back to a poor innocent woman.
I'm just saying that's
What a
it's,
true man you are. You feel like a big man now? You feel
I
like
do.
a big man?
Yes,
Okay, good.
absolutely. Yeah. I always feel like a bigger man when I make other people feel inadequate. So take that.
All right, fair enough.
Ooh,
Ooh, look at did you just hurt your
I think I broke it actually. That did not.
He just made a fist
Yep,
like he
that
flexed
was
the
not-
muscle
Those muscles have never been used.
in that form before.
That's it doesn't that does not end well for anybody there. So that was a great email. We look forward to the millions of more to come.
Yes.
I was driving today, which
in
I
your EV,
tend
as
to
we
do.
know.
Well, yeah, naturally. I care. EVs save ghost lives.
The pitch in your voice. Perfect. I loved it.
So, you know how some of these places have been... I've seen them more and more where they put up those little radars that tell you the speed you're going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then it'll like flash you, slow down, with an exclamation point. First off, those are super passive aggressive. I hate those things. Have you seen those?
I have. I've never seen one flash an exclamation
You
point.
haven't? They
No.
do it. They do it.
Like they're excited about your speed. Go faster! All right.
Well, no, they don't.
I-
You son of a...
So that's still.
I think they should add that, is what I was going to...
So that's still a thing on this podcast. Like stealing your stuff, huh? I thought you'd shut that down.
I really didn't expect it. It came out of nowhere. I don't even know why I try.
For the moment you actually get to do it. That's why. That's why
was-
you try.
I was this close.
You're that close.
I almost made it to where he didn't steal something I was going to say. And here he is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll finish the joke anyway.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Proceed. Where are you?
Why don't they have it where they say speed up when you're going too slow? Thank you. Thank you.
That is clever.
Thank you very much.
And much better than his.
Yeah. Thanks.
I never thought mine was funny. His reaction was hilarious. I did not mean to. Well, or did I?
But no, actually, to the point though, why don't they have it to where it'll give you the, if you're going too slow, it'll say, hey, pick up your speed, idiot.
You're causing a traffic jam. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Come on, Grandma, we don't have all day. Give me that on the sign. I'll take that.
Yeah. Because then you know that somebody up there is going slow and there's not an accident.
Yeah.
Because you always get into those situations where you're like, swear to God, it better be an accident. And then you pull up and you're like, oh no, it's an accident. Like,
Oh, there's a lot of ambulances and fire trucks.
yeah. And then you feel terrible. But if you have a sign that clearly states, speed up, Grandma, like you're like, all right.
Yeah, we know
All
what's
right,
going on here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can get upset now.
Yeah. No, I just think, like, if you're going to have a sign that passive-aggressively yells at people to slow down
We need one.
when they're going just a little over.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15 maybe.
But yeah, I think there needs to be something like that to really shame the people who drive slow on the road.
I think, yeah.
I don't ask for much in life, just that I can at least drive the speed limit.
Yes. I am on board.
Like, I don't need to be going 5 over even. But
Yeah.
at least give me the speed limit
Yeah.
here. I'm probably going to go 10 over, but... Wait,
Well,
are
you
there
just-
cops who listen to...
You just outed yourself.
I better disguise my voice. We'll
do that. We'll do that in the
slightly
recording.
over the speed limit, but I never speed and break the law.
But that's, I think that's fair because if it's a 55, I want to go 55. At least let me go 55.
Yeah.
If I'm at 45, 50, 45, I am losing it. I'm like, can we please just go the speed limit?
Yeah, something. And then you pass them and they act like you just, like, flipped them off when you drove by. It's like,
While they're flipping you off.
Yeah, right. It's like I just passed you. It's not it wasn't a personal insult against you and your family. I'm sure they're all terrible like you. But I'm trying to drive here.
Like, let's go. Actually, I've passed people doing the speed limit, and I've looked at them, and I've done the speed up sign to them.
Have
Like,
you-
let's go. They're like, what?
I've done that when in merging.
Oh,
and
yeah.
people are merging on the highway and they're going and I'm trying to, because it gets up, like, legally it's their job to get
Yeah.
on the highway. And I'm trying to work with them here. I can't physically block them from getting on the highway,
Right.
and I'm trying not to. But they're like slowing down in their speed. It's like, just maintain your speed. Floor it. You got to get going faster than 55 to get on the highway. Just floor it and go.
Yeah.
But today I had to, like, wave the guy forward, like, go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he finally caught it, but holy cow.
I dislike that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, listeners, an on-ramp means get up to the speed.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean go 35 until you finally are about to merge and then try to catch up to the speed of the... No. Get up to 70 on the on-ramp. That's my goal every single time I'm on an on-ramp. It doesn't matter how long or short the ramp is. I'm hitting 70 on that ramp. Because once I hit that traffic, I'm doing 70. I should be able to zip her in quite nicely, and there shouldn't be a hang-up. But the reason why we have accidents is because people don't know how to zipper.
There you go. Oh, yes. That's the thing. People don't like to zipper.
Oh,
Because they always take it that you're going to just try to get in front of them. But it's like, guys, this is you use 2 lanes, you get up, and you zipper merge.
Yeah. And if, you know what? If no one is next to you in the left lane while you're on the highway, get over.
And you
Just
know
get
what?
over.
It's not legal to block them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do that. A lot of truck drivers do it. They'll pull their truck into that lane. It's like,
are you talking about like when there's road construction?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
it's not legal.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to people. I know people, it annoys them, but both lanes are meant to be used, guys.
Yeah. Zipper up.
This is a PSA.
Yeah, zipper up at the top. Let's go.
Yep.
Keep it moving. That's, yeah, PSA. I like it.
So, shifting gears here. A little
Ooh.
car reference.
There you go. Flashing lights. Here we go.
Yep. Grinding gears.
Full speed ahead.
John, can we share some news that you've had recently crop up?
We're going
I was going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just going to get ready. I have some things to riff on with that, so I figured we might as well jump into it.
Don't worry, I'll steal them.
Sounds good.
Probably.
Yeah, no. Speaking of ghosts, Ryan Seacrest is now the new host of Wheel of Fortune.
That affects your life deeply.
It does,
deeply,
actually, because
yes.
I'm a huge Pat Sajak fan.
As am I. Actually, I'm going to be honest, my dream job, hosting Wheel of Fortune.
Because it's easy.
Yeah, well, yeah. You don't have to move around a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about having to lean over and pick up the stuff off the wheel.
Those muscles, though, will learn to do that.
Yeah, I'm worried about the moment before they learn to do that. Oh my goodness, he's stuck in the wheel. He's stuck in the... It is pulling him around. Oh my goodness.
Just keep spinning. Just keep spinning.
You will be so popular on social media.
There is so much blood. So much blood.
Wheel.
Wheel of Death.
It's a Final Destination. Like,
Yes,
so.
yes, it is.
Oh, man. So, I don't know how I feel about Ryan Seacrest being the host of Wheel of Fortune.
Why, he's as old as Pat Sajak. It's like a flawless... It's a flawless, seamless handoff. There we go.
You got it.
Not really. No. Because he took over for the New Year's thing. Remember? Who was the original?
I don't remember this at all.
The original host of the New Year's
Dick Clark?
Dick Clark.
He took over for Dick Clark.
Pat Sajak did?
No. Ryan Seacrest did.
Oh.
Nope. No, that was good, though. That was good. No. Could you imagine that? The wheels spinning?
Yeah, just
The ball starts falling, and here we go.
He brought the wheel with him.
All right. And
I
so,
carry it around with me.
It's just interesting that he seems to... Because that was a pretty famous show, the Dick Clark, New Year's Eve party.
I would say Wheel of Fortune is very
Yeah,
famous.
it's still
that's
pretty
it.
famous.
Yeah,
is.
well,
That's
Wheel of Fortune is too. I just don't know if, I don't know. He's just an interesting guy to be chosen for that.
He's a popular enough guy, right? When he was a host of American Idol.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I didn't even realize he was still alive.
Pat Sajak?
No.
Dick Clark?
Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, he's. I heard that Dick Clark's actually reprising his role.
New Year's Ghosts.
Yes.
They have rights too.
Yes,
they deserve
do.
to host
They-
New
they-
Year's.
Yes.
So I want to know what you thought he died from.
I
Hashtag
have
Go
no idea.
Strong.
I haven't heard anything about Ryan Seacrest since he left American Idol.
Well, it's because we don't watch television.
Yeah,
He did was it Ryan and Kelly? Was it
What?
with Kelly? What's her face? Ripa? Kelly Ripa?
Oh, you mean like the Good Morning, whatever it's called? Or
Yeah.
that show?
He took over for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire guy.
Yes, he did.
No,
who
he took
also
over,
passed away.
Who's that guy? Yeah, Regis Philbin and
Live
Kelly.
with Kelly and Ryan.
Yeah, but didn't it
Thank
used
you
to
very
be?
much.
It used to be like Regis and
Yeah.
Kelly.
Well, yes, it wasn't live after
So
that. Though.
we all know what Ryan Seacrest what he does for a job. He waits.
That was a bad joke.
We all wait for he just waits for the older guys to retire, and he takes over their job.
Well, I mean,
That's-
he did start with American Idol. I don't think anybody.
Well, I know, but he was like, oh,
passed
this
on.
isn't working out for me. I need to go something else. Hey, Dick Clark,
Yeah.
you're about to die. I'll take over your job,
Yeah. I mean, I honestly hadn't heard from or about Seacrest in years, and when you told me that, I was like, oh, he's
Well, he was at sea making his family crest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, hey,
How'd you like that one, huh?
Not very good.
Pretty good.
It was
Yeah.
pretty rough.
not quite as good as the speed up, slow down sign.
Well, of course not. No one can beat that.
Yeah, I think no one can beat.
I don't recall this. I think we should just move on.
So is this Sajak's last?
This last
season,
Yep.
yeah. Because Pat Sajak's daughter actually filled in for him when he was on medical leave. I'm surprised they didn't have his daughter do it.
Okay.
Wasn't his daughter walking around clicking the buttons?
Was she doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't Vanna
I thought
White-
she filled
I
in
thought,
for
I thought
him.
Vanna White was his daughter.
Oh my! Yikes! Maybe Sajak's daughter will take over Vanna White's spot. So then-
that's yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Well, I was reading
Keep it
it-
in the family.
Yeah.
I was reading an article about that and how people would actually love for her to stay. But I think she's saying, I think my time is...
Probably. I mean,
that,
she's
yeah.
quite old too.
Wow!
I mean, I'm just saying this can't be a surprise to anybody.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, she's getting up there.
She's 66.
She's still rocking
I'm not
those
saying
heels.
she's like ancient and on death's door, but for walking back and forth on stage the whole time,
She's still rocking those.
I would
heels,
if
right?
I did that. It'd be like halfway across the stage. I'd be like, 1 minute.
Well, nobody wants to see you in
I'm getting
heels.
to it. I look
Or a
pretty good
dress.
in heels, though. I have very nice legs, actually. So my time as a valet,
And he'll glide across
Yeah,
that
he
stage.
will glide.
and it would be very progressive for
It'll
today.
be. Yeah. Yes, it will.
Why is he reaching up to change the letters? That's a lot of sweat.
Well, that Louis Vuitton dress is now ruined forever.
I didn't even know they made it in that size.
Ooh, that's a full figure.
Is that a dress or is he wearing a disco ball?
Back the parachute pants, huh? Okay.
I could host and do the
there
the
you
letter
go.
flipping there.
Dude, you just said you couldn't even make it halfway across the stage, and you're
I
going to
understand
host
that. Jokes don't matter. You just kind of move on from one to the
And
next.
this is after he accidentally killed himself with the wheel.
Yeah, there's a lot of inconsistencies here. That doesn't make any difference in the realm of jokes.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of oxygen on your side. It's like, you look like an NFL player. Are you okay?
In reality, you don't even need somebody up. You don't have to actually physically flip the
Well, not anymore.
letters anymore. All she does is just reaches her hand up. She doesn't even do anything.
She touches a button.
Yeah, there's no button. It's
She's
a
a great-
guy in the booth. It's some nerd in the booth eating his Cheetos, going, "All right, I gotta do this one next." Oh.
Does he have a dad bod?
Yeah, he's got a dad
so he's
bod.
not single.
He's actually got a probably like a double dad bod or a grandfather bod.
Ooh, he's that Michelin man.
I gotta play World of Warcraft a moment.
What's that rocking?
It's all gonna be AI anyways.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so with Jeopardy, I understand why they chose the host that they did because...
Yeah, I hear it's in trouble.
I still don't know
Yeah.
why.
I think I heard that too. Yeah.
I was just making a pun on it being called Jeopardy.
Yeah. Double Jeopardy. Dun,
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 dun.
dun. Okay.
Okay, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, he does it to everybody. Get your jokes out fast. That's all I can say.
I can't wait for your next one. So you're just like,
I'm not
quiet.
doing anymore.
You're like quiet, and you fly through.
Everybody
as,
shut up.
You fly through as quickly as you can. Gotcha.
Well, okay, so just like, it was, having the host of Wheel of Fortune talking to the contestants. Yes, Vanna White may just be touching the screen and the guy in the booth will click. But, there's something, like, that's how it was. That's what Wheel of Fortune is. Don't change that. Just keep it original because people love it. Because we watch Wheel of Fortune just for the excitement of people trying to guess a phrase that is so easy, but apparently their brains leave them when they are on the game show.
Well, I mean, have you ever been put on the spot to like come up with anything?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh my goodness, it is difficult. I went to a psychologist today to get my brain tested.
It's about time.
Yeah, I know. To get my brain tested because
There's so many jokes. Did you really mean to bring up this?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I feel like
I brought it up for a reason.
low-hanging fruit. Did he find anything?
Not sure. The tests, the scores are coming back.
I'm sorry, sir. The test came back, and
You know what's really
there's no brain.
Yeah. You know what's really sad is he's like the doctor's like I'm only in half the day tomorrow. I'll be in all day Friday. But when I look at the test scores, blah blah. I have a feeling I'm getting a call tomorrow. Like those scores were terrifically low.
We've never seen anything since like
exactly.
this since Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, exactly. Me so sorry.
Carry on with your story.
Okay. So the one of the tests was I'm going to give you the lady said that she was going to give me a letter, and I had to come up with as
And you had
many.
to carry it to somebody?
Yes, and I had to.
My dearest Genevieve. It's been a fortnight since we last met.
Yes.
My bosom heaves at the very thought of you.
Yes.
That's how
it
they
was almost-
talked back in the day.
It is.
I know. Just how does a bosom heave?
Nobody knows.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody knows.
So she's like, I'm going to give you a letter of the alphabet. Come up with as many words as you can, not names or countries.
Oh, so what?
And she gave me a letter, and I'm sitting there like,
What was a letter?
well, like F. F was one of them. Yeah. I'm like, four. And she's like, she looked
Is
at
it
me.
four?
It's timed, and she's like, all right, as many words as you possibly can. But he's over here saying, the phrase is the easiest thing in the world, and these people can't even come up with it.
Because you actually get time. Like, all right, take a letter. It's like it's not like you're rushed. You have a time. Like, all right, and what's your guess?
It's only an hour show.
Yeah, I know, but like
With commercials.
The only time
Some of the mistakes have been really bad, though. Well,
How
you
you
have to
got
know
on
how to
there?
pronounce the things, right? There was a guy who pronounced it was Achilles' heel, and he pronounced it Achilles. And that he got it wrong because you have to pronounce it correctly.
Wait, was it all filled in?
Achilles' heel.
I think it was mostly filled in. It was enough that you would know what it is.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it where they did that happen. I was just going to say, I've seen it where they filled in, he guessed all the letters, and he pronounced, he goes, and Pat just looks at him, I'm sorry, that's not correct. And this next guy's like, says it for him, goes, oh, you see, he just died
Yeah,
inside.
you know, because
He's
you
like,
know,
I'm an idiot.
and you know that it's on, it's
it's-
everywhere
yeah,
for
it's on
everybody
YouTube
to
now,
see.
yeah.
It's like, I'm a meme now. I've become a meme.
and everybody will see it for the rest of time.
Well, and then you get those real nice people that have one letter up, and they're like, I'd like to solve the problem.
Oh,
and you're like,
yeah.
what? It's an S in the middle of the... What do you got?
And it's some obscure thing.
And they're like, oh, you got it.
But see, those people, you
Have
got to
no
get the
life.
money. It's about the money, though. If you're going to guess and solve it with one letter, you're in trouble because you need the money.
Yeah. But see, the thing is John was like, how can you miss it? When you get put under pressure, it's really hard to think of a lot of F words. There's one that came to mind.
Peripheral.
Flame.
Well, I did say four.
Did you?
I said four twice.
Did you? Next
Fame.
four.
Well, I said four, and then I said the number four.
I was just saying you got four FOUR, and then
Yeah.
you have four FORE.
Right.
Two
and then you
different
have
words.
Four FOR.
Yes.
So
Yep.
yeah. So I wasn't, but yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I don't know.
Forest.
Forest. Yeah.
Flame, flabbergasted, fart.
Those are all words.
And she like looks at me. I was like,
His brain just farted.
Then she's like, "Oh, I know who this is.
yeah. She
I know.
wrote down. Oh yes, score.
Frat boy."
Well, one of the best ones, and this wasn't on Wheel of Fortune, it was on Family Feud.
Okay.
And he goes, name a letter or give a word that starts with the letter pork, like or pork loin, like pork loin.
Yeah,
and like
it
that.
started with pork.
Yeah, and the person, you pine,
Yes. Yes. Porcupine.
pork,
Oh,
you pine,
boy.
and Steve Harvey just lost it, which was
yes.
hilarious. He goes, what'd you say? You pine, porcupine. It's just like, I understand, but it's like you blurt the first thing that comes
Yep.
out into your head.
Yes.
I understand that. Like I said, I've never been on Wheel of Fortune. I might do the same thing, but I'm just saying when you're sitting there on TV, you're like,
Yeah.
I think that's remember the past, whatever the
Yeah.
phrase was. Like, what I think I could do that.
Well, I kind of feel though, like I get your point where like if every single letter is lit up
Yeah.
and you don't get it, just go sit down.
yeah.
Like just go sit down.
Yeah.
Even if most of it is lit up and
Yeah.
you clearly know it's like the Cheesecake Factory, and you
Or-
say something way off, it's like,
Yeah.
no, just go sit down.
Yeah, a chili heel.
Yeah.
My heel.
Yes,
Your heel,
the Chili's.
There you go.
Chili's.
The chili peppers get in your
The Chili Hill.
hot chili peppers
Yes,
in your heels.
Red hot chili peppers. That's not the
Not
right
that-
phrase.
no, that's not right. So, you may have anything funny to talk about here as we wrap up the podcast?
I mean, I think I kind of belittled myself already.
Yeah, it was well
so
worth it.
that's-
That was
yeah,
worth the
We can
price
add
of
more.
admission.
So,
We can,
So how stupid are you, Brent? Let's go over this.
you know what? When I find out the scores, I'll let you guys know. Next,
Wait, what are you
next
actually
podcast.
doing this for? Do you mind sharing? What is this? What's going on?
It's because I've had some brain injuries, and I want to
Oh.
make sure that like I can do well in school and all that stuff. And so I went in and I voluntarily put myself through this agonizing test, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, the person that's giving me this test right now thinks I'm a moron. Like, straight up. Because I think I'm a moron. Because I'm reading words, and I'm like, I have no idea what that word is. And she's like, it's the. Like, yep, I was just a little nervous. Just a little nervous. I got the rust off. Let's do this.
That's A?
Hey, yeah, yeah. And she's like, can you please give me a definition of this word? And I'm like, animal. Oh no. A thingamahoochie that is not a human, but may have a consciousness, but you can eat, but you shouldn't eat. I don't know.
a ghost.
Yeah.
Yes.
A ghost.
yeah.
I was like, a ghost? Yeah, it's Ted. He's sitting right next to me. Like an entity that you
He
can't
drove
see.
me here tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a question. Sorry,
Yeah.
back to the kind of game show. If you could host a game show, which one would you host?
I already gave mine answer. Wheel of
Well,
Fortune.
I know, but let's say you had a few. Okay, Wheel of Fortune one night.
Can I guess for Brent here?
Oh yeah, of course.
I feel like he would host Fear Factor.
Okay.
That's how you strike me.
Okay. Fear Factor. All right.
I like it. I like it.
More like to the contestants, we're going to lock you in a room with a Brent. Please, no, don't do it.
He's gonna read words to you. At least try to read words.
He's going to
you.
steal all my jokes.
Actually, it'll be just like a table.
That would be what I get
Well,
in
you-
Fear Factor. Is we're going to put you in a room with Brent, try to get out as many jokes as you can without
Well,
him taking them.
I
No!
got one even better.
I'm done.
You have to go into a room. It's someone you know, but you're not sure who it is. You sit at the table, and all of a sudden lights bomb, and you see Brent. You're like, no, can you let me out? And Brent just
please?
stares at you, and you have to try. And he just
This is my fear. Put me in a tank with spiders. I don't care.
I don't know what game show I'd host. Fear Factor would be kind of fun. I don't know. I think maybe though I would like to host like The Amazing Race because you can go to like different places.
Yeah.
it'd be fun. It'd be fun.
Maybe, but
I could kind of see maybe like let's say a Forged in Fire. I could see you hosting that.
I would like that.
Oh,
too.
Forge and Fire. I didn't
Yeah.
even think of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that either.
I'm really surprised that you said I mean, I understand your answer, but we would host River Monsters like all day long.
That's not a game show.
That is.
I
a
would
game
host
show.
the Great British Bake Off.
You're not
great.
British.
Just saying. I can do a pretty good British accent, Governor.
They
What?
would kick you out so quickly.
Hello, I got this. We got these tea and crumpets for the Queen, and we're gonna eat some
King.
crackers. See, I got it down. There's no problem
I think they're
whatsoever.
called biscuits, aren't they?
Biscuits. That's right. Wait, I was going to say that. I was wondering if you knew it. Oi,
I'm gonna push you in the trunk. It's a boot.
put it in the boot.
It's like you're from Yorkshire. That's what you sound like right now.
It's a British accent.
Well, no, it's a very certain type of British accent. It's not like
No, it's one that you would hear in any community theater
I don't
around
think
the
you
world.
would, actually, it's a certain.
Well,
type of
no,
phrase for
he might
Yorkshire.
actually be right about that.
In any community theater in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
This is a
exactly.
British accent.
Oh my word!
I mean, England has the accents, the different type of accents, just like America. Where
They do.
in the north, you get the nasally, what abates and stuff, and then when you get further
Are you
south,
talking Canada?
no, I'm talking like there's like Wisconsin, Minnesota. They talk like they're Canadian.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
You know what?
Oh,
You
yeah.
actually, you know what a show I think all three of us would be real good at I don't even think it's on anymore. Is Wipeout.
Oh,
Do you remember
I
that
don't
show?
think that is on anymore.
Isn't that where the contestants like do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go through all those very
yeah.
difficult things, and there are all these exuberant people
Yeah.
who fail miserably, and it's
Yes.
hilarious. Yes.
Oh yeah, we could do that because we could mock them all game. Oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
We would be great at that.
Yeah, wait.
I'd steal all your jokes, so you wouldn't even have to talk.
I wouldn't know. I could just.
Easy money for you.
That'd be perfect.
And there's Russ across the. Well, he's walking away right now. I think he's going to host the other side of the show.
I don't want to be near him. We are at the end of the podcast.
What?
Unfortunately, contact us. Send us an email like the one we read today. We'll read it on the air.
Yeah.
menacingpodcast@gmail.com. menacingpodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook. Just search for The Menacing Podcast. Soon to come Twitter page. We'll let you know the deets on that. And you can find the podcast. We're hosted on Spotify, which is awesome. However, we can also be found on Apple Podcasts now. Soon to be Google Podcasts. I'm waiting for that feed to actually post on Google Podcasts. But you can also find us on Amazon Podcasts. So, and there's going to be more and more added as time goes by. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an ear out for that, whatever you got to do. So thank you for listening.
Hey, share it with somebody.
We'll be back. We do weekly episodes. Traditionally, we try to launch them on Tuesday night, put them on there. This is a little different. Thanks, friend.
Yeah.
So
Right under the bus.
So we try our best to get in that range. So Tuesday, Wednesday, look for new episodes and share us with your friends. Give us the old 5-star treatment on Spotify, Apple, Google, whatever. Just anywhere you can leave a review. Just say, hey, or something along those lines. So thank you for listening.